Hi, I'm Bellara, and I am Queen of the Fairies, but you can call me Belle. And this is my cat Boo that I told you about in the last video, and she is not happy to be here. Look at you, look at you. I had to pull her down from the cat tree so she wouldn't knock over my laptop, because I still need a tripod desperately. And like, so cute, but she will probably knock my laptop down. And so yeah, this video I am going to be talking about the living doll style. Going to be talking to you about the living doll style, which is a style of dress, and some well-known living dolls would be Venus Angelic, Melanie Martinez, sorry I'm looking at the list, Valeria Lukianova, Dakota Rose, Alina Kovalevskaya, just those are some of the well-known people. Not all of them are the best of people, but they look pretty fly. If there was like the main things of the style that are like most identifiable, similarly to like the most identifiable thing about goth style probably would be like black, but probably the most identifiable thing about the style would be the face, the eyes, and the formality of them. There are a bunch of different types of living doll. There's even like more, you can make one yourself, like I kind of did being a fairy doll. There are Barbies, Lolita, goth types of dolls, vintage, porcelain, fairy, old dolls. Yes, that's how it's said. Here's where I go into the types of things that make it living doll. So the face. I said that was one of the most identifiable things because all dolls look pretty different, but probably the biggest thing about them is their eyes. Like, their eyes are the main focus of it. They're huge, they're big, they're dolly, and their skin. They're usually main types of two dolls would be porcelain or plastic, like in real life. And okay, be free. Porcelain or plastic. If you want to be like a porcelain doll, you're usually gonna want pale skin that looks like really smooth and pretty and clean and stuff. You don't have to have like perfect skin to be a living doll, but it helps to like put on makeup over any blemishes or discoloring that you might have. That sounds mean. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. Anybody can join us. Or then there's like the plastic type of doll, which are like the Barbies and stuff, where usually they put on like a lot of makeup and like their features don't look totally natural. Well, the goal of this style isn't really to look natural, like, oh yeah, then I look totally natural, like I just popped out of bed like this. So with the face, what you're usually gonna want to get like a dolly look, I suggest kind of the extremes of skin. Like either be like very nicely tanned if you want to be like Malibu Barbie or whatever, or for most types of dolls like have white, super white skin. Well, be yourself, obviously. I know a lot of dark skinned dollies and they're beautiful and I love them. And yeah, they're great and they look so much like dolls, but good skin, you want good skin. I myself do not have the best skin. Like recently my chin's been breaking out like heck and it's just making me suffer, but I put on a lot of makeup if you can't tell, and it helps me look pristine and stuff. You want, with living doll, like pretty much any type, you're gonna want big eyes. I already have naturally huge eyes, but then like doing this wing that it can't really see that well with my crappy camera, but yeah, you don't have to do double winged eyeliner every single day. But you're gonna want some sort of makeup. Loki, what are you doing? You want makeup that draws the attention to your eyes. Circle lenses, which are contacts that make your irises look bigger. You're gonna want those because I don't have them yet. But a bright color would be nice, or like a brown. They're bigger than the diameter of your iris, so they enlarge the look of your eyes. Also, false lashes are really good. I've worn those a couple of times and they're just, they're so great. Make me look so, like, I don't know. I think one time I wore them and somebody told me that I looked like a plastic doll, and I'm just like, thank you. They're like, that was an insult. I'm like, I don't care. The thing that you're probably gonna want, no matter what the style, would be rosy cheeks. You can't. I try to put on a lot of blush. I'm not sure if you can see it. Probably not. I'm gonna need to put on more than. You're gonna want rosy cheeks like a doll, like probably up here. Gonna want them. Boo Boo's on the counter, and okay, she's off the counter now. It's big eyes, rosy cheeks, good skin. Then, depending on your style, add makeup as needed. Needed. You don't need makeup, but like if you're a ball jointed doll, you could add like freckles. Like depending what kind of doll, you can make them like super fake and like dots and stuff, or like natural. You could have like that beautiful rainbow highlighter on them if you want to be a fairy doll, which I want that so bad. I wear like glitter on my face or in my neck and my chest like every single day. I'm not wearing it right now because like I'm going to church later. Probably not dressed like this, but you know. And if you're like a goth doll, add like dark lipstick, like black and stuff. And if you're gonna be like a French doll, like Venus Angelic, you probably want to make your mouth look smaller, so like try a gradient lip, stuff like that. I'll go more into detail with all the makeups and hairs all separately in separate future videos, so look out for that. So yeah, the formality of the dolls. What I mean by that is when you have a doll, it's probably like a dress-up doll of sorts, and you put different clothes on them. So usually to get this look, you're gonna either want to wear like dresses or skirts or like rompers or stuff like that. You probably aren't gonna want to wear like sweatpants or Crocs or leggings or Uggs or t-shirts or whatever. I mean, do you, but like it really helps with the look if you dress nicer per se. Obviously dress according to your style. Like if you want to go for like romantic goth, wear like your long flowy black dresses and your collars and stuff. Lolita has a very specific kind of dress set thing. I'm not Lolita, so I'm not gonna go into that too much, but you don't have to wear like 10-inch heels every single day and like fancy dresses, but like I'm wearing a skirt and this lovely blouse and stuff. I haven't worn jeans in so long. so long. I don't wear pants like ever. Well, when I'm at home alone. But yeah, try and like, dress up like how you would dress up a doll. All fancy and fashionable and stuff. Usually colorful depending on the type of doll, of course. You can wear pastels, bright colors, blacks, but yeah. Thing is, you're probably going to want to be consistent with your style to have like a defined style. Like find the rules of kind of the style you want to be in. Like say if you want to be a steampunk doll, like you don't gotta, but do the dolly makeup, and you gotta have earth tones, the corsets or corsetlets, gears and stuff. I don't know, and metallic tones. But then also make up your own rules depending on what looks good on you. Like for me, my own kind of personal rules, I always gotta do this swoop in my hair, otherwise my face will look like, my head will look like so flat and weird. Always gotta have a side part, always gotta have a flower crown on, always gotta have a necklace on, no pants. Yeah, stuff like that. Just set the rules for yourself and your style will become more consistent and people like recognize you for that. Accessories! You're gonna want a lot of accessories, well, depending on the type of doll you are again. Like if you're a fairy doll like me, you can have flowers and shells and little gemstones and all that good stuff. If you're like a sweet Lolita, you can have like cupcakes and hearts and sparkles. If you're a goth, you can have like cute little bats or skulls and bones and stuff like that. Usually with dolls, You want a lot of accessories because you kind of want to stand out usually. This isn't a very subtle style per se. Accessories, accessories, accessories. Bling yourself up. Be the dress up doll you always wanted to be, or the dress up doll that you would always play with on myscene.com when you were 8 and snuck with your mom's computer away. So yeah. And of course, be yourself. There's a lot of controversy in the style because like a lot of people think like, oh, you're gonna get plastic surgery, or oh, you already have plastic surgery. I personally don't really have a problem with the plastic surgery side of it. I know a lot of people do. I don't think it's really a problem unless you have like body dysmorphic issues, but nothing against somebody like getting a nose job if they feel bad about their nose, or like getting big boobs if they've always wanted big boobs. Of course, be like self-conscious about your health. Like be yourself. Don't try and transform yourself into somebody else. That's like get the surgery to be a better version of yourself. I would say, not Kim Kardashian, I guess. Yeah. Lastly, don't let anybody stop you. Your peers might be like, why are you dressed so much better than me even though you're not as rich as me? Like, why aren't you wearing like jeans? Why don't you ever wear pants? Like, ignore the haters. Be yourself. Dress as your best self. Just for the job you want, not the job you have. That's why I'm a fairy princess. Yeah. Have fun. So yeah. Thank you for watching this video. And thank you for watching my last video if you did. Because like it was balls long and I'm just so thankful that like anybody watched that. I have like over 20 views of it right now. I'm really happy about that, even though that's pretty small number, but I'm really happy about that, and thank you to everyone. Thank you for the likes you've been dropping on it. Thank you for the wonderful comments and stuff. I'm so happy. You guys are so great. Ah!